Imagine walking into a store, picking up a product, say a $100 pair of headphones, and the cashier says, that'll be $130. You ask why. They shrug and say, because you chose to buy it here. That is essentially what happens every single time you pay for a digital subscription on your iPhone. And it's not an accident. It's a policy that secretly drains billions from your wallet and calls it a convenience fee. It's the hidden tax on your iPhone.
For years, you and I have overpaying for our favorite services. Not because the developer is greedy, but because Apple takes a colossal, mandatory 30% cut of nearly every single digital sale made through the App Store. Developers don't eat that cost. We do. It gets baked into the price, turning a reasonable subscription into an outright waste of money. Today, I'm exposing the hidden economics behind this system and revealing 5 specific apps and services where the Apple tax is making you bleed cash. Stick around for number 5. It's the one most people overlook, and it's costing you hundreds a year.
The core of the problem is a monopoly. Apple forces developers to use their payment system for digital goods, taking 30% off the top for the first year and 15% thereafter for most subscriptions. This isn't just a fee, it's a rent, and the landlord, Apple, controls the entire building. Let's look at the damage. Here are 5 apps and subscription types where you are demonstrably overpaying simply because you hit subscribe on your phone.
The music you listen to. Spotify Premium. This is the classic example. If you subscribe to Spotify Premium directly through their website, the price is standard. But if you try to subscribe inside the iOS app, the price instantly jumps. Why? Because Spotify, or rather the price you pay, is covering that 30% commission Apple demands. The difference is a clear, visible surcharge. You are paying a tax just to listen to your music on an Apple device. This isn't a theory, it's a verifiable on-the-bill difference. The videos you watch, YouTube Premium. Think about how often you pay to remove ads. YouTube Premium is another prime culprit. If you subscribe to YouTube Premium using Apple's in-app billing, you are paying a higher price than if you simply open a web browser on your iPhone, go to the YouTube site, and subscribe there. This is critical. You are paying more for the exact same ad-free experience. The convenience of pressing a button inside the app is what costs you the extra money, and that extra money goes straight to Apple. Your mental wellness, Calm and Headspace. Meditation and wellness apps like Calm or Headspace are hugely popular, but they are also some of the most expensive subscriptions on your phone, often running upwards of $70 or even $100 a year. Because these are high-value, high-price subscriptions, the 30% tax is enormous. When a developer starts with a $100 price, they only see $70. To make a sustainable business, they often push that final price up, making the total App Store subscription price far higher than their direct operational costs would require. You are footing the bill for their App Store rent. Your personal development, language and pro-learning apps. Apps like Duolingo, Lumosity, and countless other professional education or utility tools rely on yearly subscriptions to fund ongoing content and development. And guess what? The price you see on the iOS App Store for the Pro version is often notably higher than the price you would pay by visiting their site on your computer or even your phone's browser. This means if you're trying to learn a new skill, Apple is taxing your ambition by taking a huge chunk of the fee that should be going to the teachers, content creators, and server costs. The silent killer, high-end productivity and pro AAPs. This is the one that really stings. Think of high-end tools, specialized photo editors, video editing apps, music creation software, or financial tracking tools. Often the app itself is free, but the key features are locked behind an expensive one-time or annual in-app purchase. When you buy that $50 filter pack or the $100 annual unlock for a professional design tool, a massive 30% of that purchase, $15 to $30, is siphoned off by Apple. This forces developers of niche, high-value pro tools to price their subscriptions higher to maintain profitability, turning necessary professional tools into a genuine waste of money for the casual user. So, how do you stop paying the hidden iPhone tax? The solution is simple, high value, and will save you hundreds this year. When you are looking to subscribe to any service on your iPhone, Spotify, YouTube, Calm, or a new pro photo editor, do not tap the subscribe button inside the app. Instead, close the app, open Safari, and go to the company's official website. Subscribe there using your credit card. The moment you bypass Apple's in-app purchase system, you are charged the developer's true price, avoiding that 30% surcharge. This isn't a gray area anymore. Recent changes have even forced some apps like Spotify to include an external link to their website pricing, making this process easier. You own your iPhone, but you should not be forced to pay a 30% toll every time you want to pay for a service on it. Be smart. Use the web browser for all your subscriptions and keep that money where it belongs, in your pocket.
If this video saved you money, hit the like button and subscribe to Exor. We expose the tech industry's secrets so you don't waste your hard-earned cash. Let me know in the comments, which app were you overpaying for? And check out the links in the description for a few of my favorite money-saving tech deals. We'll see you in the next one.